Hey everyone, welcome back to another tutorial. So today we are going to see one more great feature introduced in iOS 15 Swift UI, that is async image. So before now we have to earlier whenever we have to download image from the server, we have to write the asynchronous code by ourselves. But now if we use the async image, the system will handle all the things for us, and it will we just need to pass the URL image URL to the view, and it will do the heavy work for us for getting the image from the server. So let's see how we can do it. So before we start, I have just printed this or pasted the URL here, image URL, and rest of the things is not, the one which you get when you create a new project. So we will start by adding the async image. So just to save the time, I have just taken the code here, so I will just copy paste it and explain you what it is doing. So there are different features in this async image, like for example you can directly download the image, you can scale the image after downloading it, or you can change the placeholder color until the image is downloaded, or you can just add the other features. For example, if the image is downloading and once it is completed, it is will be going through some multiple phases, like if the image is empty, then what I have to show. If the image is successfully downloaded, then what I have to do. If the image downloading is failed, then what you have to do, like this. Also, if the image is completely downloaded, then you can use one animation to show the image, like with what animation the image should come on the image view. So that also we are going to see today. So it's very easy actually. So let's start. So let me just indent my code. So here you can see I have just written the code for, let me build it. Okay, so here you can see I have used async image with URL, and I have just passed the URL string which I have defined above. And if I remove this part, scale part, so you can see, let's run it and see how it will look. First it will show you one placeholder color here, and then you can see gray color, and then it directly downloaded the image and it will show the image on the its default scale. So you can see here I have provided now the scale part. So scale is basically 1.0 is normal, the default scale, but if you want to give more value here, if I give more, then the size will be get reduced. So let's see here, you can see here, and if I go below 0, then the size will increase and it will zoom in more, like this. So this is why we use the scale parameter in this async image. So as you have seen, I have just written async image and I have passed the URL, but the rest of the work, the async work of downloading the image and showing it, everything is done by async image for us. So we have not need to write the other code. So this is the one part. Let's see the second part, that is this one. I want to customize the placeholder and other things. So let's paste it here and uncomment this part. Okay, so here what we have done is we have downloaded the image same way, passing the URL string, and then I have used this completion handler here, which is giving me the image in return, and I can now perform operations on that image. For example, here I have used the image, I have resized it, and then I have used the scale to fill. So this is how you can make your image in whatever the way you want, like resize to any size also. Then I have used the placeholder parameter, and where I have passed the color that I want it to be red until the image is downloaded. So let's see again. So here it will show it in red color, you can see, and then after download is completed, it will assign the image to the image view. So that's how you use the async image with this customizable options, where you can customize the image size and placeholder. So let's close this one also, and let's open the third thing, which is handling the different phases, like for example if it is downloaded or not, if it is failed, like that. Paste it, and let me uncomment this part. Okay, now here you can see what we have done is we have used async image with URL string the same way we have used as in the previous two ways, but here we are getting the phase. And now once I get the phase, I am using the phase to switch over the different phases. For example, empty, success, failure. In success we have captured the image and we are doing the operations like resizing and all that. If it is failed, then I want to show some other image, so I have used the cloud image with X mark to show that the image is failed. In default case also we have passed the same thing. And if it is empty, then again it's same, that we have to give some color to the background view. So now let's run it and see. It is running in the background. Let me run it again. Okay, it says there is some error. Let's try to run it again. Okay, there is some error here. Let me check. Okay, I think we forgot to add one more closing brace. Let's try to run it again. Okay, now it's running and you can see it shows purple color, which is this when it is empty. When the image is completely downloaded, it has shown the image and it has resized it. But now let's check the failure part, so I will just change the URL a little bit and let's see if it is showing us the error or not. Then purple color at the start, and then if it is failed downloading the image, it is showing it this way. So it's very good to handle the different phases of the images while downloading, so it is also become very easy now. So let's change the URL back to the previous one, the correct one. So this is the how way you can handle the different phases. And now let's check the last part, which is the seeing the transition, means we can add animation to show the image. So let's do that. Okay, so in this case, let me close this part. Here again same image URL we are used, but we have used a extra parameter here, that is transaction, and in that we have given the animation as spring. So this is the only one thing we are doing. And also the previous way we have used phases, but I have added one more thing here, that I have added the transition as slide. So once the download is completed, image will slide from left to right. So we will see that. Let's run it. So at the start it will show this green color, then it has started downloading, and once download is completed, you have seen how it has shown with the slide animation. Let's see again. You can see, so that's how easy it is to use the async image in SwiftUI with animations and with all other phases, and using the placeholder color and all that. So that's all guys for this video. I hope you have liked this video and you have learned something new. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.